Hi, I'm Terese Dunne, and you're here in my home here in Blackrock. I'm from Dundalk originally, and I'm married to Patrick. We have two kids, Tom and Sarah. And I founded S.O.N.G in 2005, and I would be the director choreographer of S.O.N.G. So, how did I get involved with performing arts? Well, it goes back to my mum. She'd be a huge inspiration to me, and she introduced me to it at an early age. And I suppose I was involved with Lemure Variety with her and with the Musical Society working in front of house. But I got my first big role when I played Louise in Carousel with the Musical Society when I was 17, and I absolutely loved it. Loved the whole idea of musical theatre. And from there, I was with the Musical Society. I was on stage with them, choreographed their pantos. Patrick and I met, we actually go back to Lemure Variety days because we grew up together in the same estate. And Patrick then had been a professional musician, got Riverdance. So I actually went off with him when he toured around America. We came back, I suppose, when we got married and we had the kids. And then I just felt there probably was an opening. When I was younger, though, I couldn't be in musicals because you had to be at least 16. So I thought, I'm going to have this musical group and let's get loads of young kids on stage and hopefully that they'd all get the love of musical theatre that I have. So we've been going 15 years and it actually has exceeded anything I would have thought I could achieve, and I've loved every minute of it. I love musical theatre because I just love getting involved in a storyline. I love music anyway, and I just feel once a show starts that it just takes you along on this thing of a journey, and the music just makes it so much better. And like my sister would be more into the dramas and plays, but for me, it's all about the music and telling the story. My COVID experience, I look at the positive all the time when I can. And I found initially, personally, as a family, we were like on a merry-go-round. Our lives were just crazy. We were constantly on the go. So I enjoyed actually being able to sit back a bit and relax and sort of take stock of everything. For S.O.N.G, again, I look at the positive. Like, we had a good year. We got to perform our songs from Jekyll and Hyde at our launch before, obviously, we had to postpone the show. And I took on Zoom and suddenly realised you could have still get involved with the whole group. We did maybe every second Monday if it was quizzes or Q&As. And I said to them at a recent night we had where we did a fun awards night, you look back at what we have achieved and things like we got to interview and talk and ask questions of some of the West End's well-known performers like Cillian Donnelly, Bradley Jaden, who's in Les Mis at the minute. And then the big one for me, obviously, was Claude Michel Schoenberg. For me personally, and I know for the group, to actually be able to sit for over an hour listening to him talking to us about musical theatre was an absolute highlight. And that wouldn't have happened if we were in normal times. It just happened to happen because we were in COVID. So for me, as I said, I think I'll look back and go, it's not the ideal year that it was, and there's lots of things I could complain about, but I will look at the positives and go, do you know what, it was all right. Our relationship with An Táin has been fantastic throughout. I love the town hall as it was to me when I was younger, and even when S.O.N.G started in 2005. I think it's a great facility. I love the stage. I love everything about it. I feel the history in its walls. And recently now at An Táin Arts Centre, it's now opening up other areas to the kids and members of our group. I'm sure half of them, like myself, didn't realise that all these other sectors of the arts is there for us. So only positive experiences with it, and long may it continue.